Good afternoon, Parkland. It's Beth and Jason.
Hi, everyone.
This week's bulletin. We're coming to you a couple of days later than normal because we had the celebration of life for Dan Curry, and that kind of took up a couple days of our work week. But we are coming to you today with lots of announcements. So Sunday went well.
Sunday went very well.
Yes, I think so.
It's nice having the choir back up on the platform.
Yes.
We're keeping in that groove of people coming and going, and it's just been awesome to be back. Kind of in some of a normal pattern.
Yes, I agree. It's not the way it used to be, but you know it's not supposed to be. We're living where God put us and worshiping where God put us, and so it's becoming a little more comfortable or whatever. I guess normal. It's becoming. We're used to it. We're getting a little used to it. So.
And then Monday for Dan's memorial celebration of life service. It was just so nice, and everybody.
Yes.
I mean, just a beautiful service.
It was, and we want to thank you as a congregation for understanding the some of the kind of limitations we had to put on things because of COVID. You all wore your mask over your nose, and we appreciate that. And stayed 6 feet apart in the hall, and there was even a time where we had to tell some people that there wasn't time for them to get up to actually see Tom and Linda, and no one fussed and no one got mad, and that meant a lot to us. We wanted to keep things as good for the Curry family as we could, and so the fact that you cooperated and understood, we appreciate that more than we can tell you. So thank you so much for all that understanding. Yeah. So,
all right.
Okay.
Well, this weekend
is the drive-through trick-or-treat parade, and I was outside this morning counting spots and making sure there's enough. There are ladies up in the conference room right now as we speak stuffing bags of candy, so we are super thrilled. We're going to start doing Facebook advertisements and promos and events. Please tell your friends and load up your cars and come on by. Speaking of candy, we were going to we had hoped that we would get all those candy bags stuffed today. Yeah. And our number of volunteers is not real great, so they are probably not going to get finished. So if you have any time tomorrow or Friday, Thursday or Friday, and you'd like to come by and stuff a few bags of candy, they have got kind of an assembly line system going, so you'll be able to tell exactly how to do it. We could use your help. If you can't till Friday, you might want to call the office first just to make sure they don't get finished tomorrow. But as of right now, they're not going to get finished, and they're going to need some help. So if you have any time during the workday, next couple days, and you want to come stuff some candy bags, we would welcome and cherish your volunteer hours.
I mean, only if 30 minutes.
Yeah, whatever.
Any time that you can help,
yes.
we will take it. I mean, don't feel bad. Well, I can only help for.
Yes, that's fine. You certainly don't have to stay all day.
No.
Just whatever time you can give us. So if you can help stuff candy bags and come and invite your friends. And if you are setting up a car, I will send you a text probably tomorrow and let you know what time to be here and what time you have to be set up and all that. So I've got all that worked out, super simple. Okay, so great on that, Jason, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
This week, we are so excited to take our next step in this COVID reopening that we've been on our journey since June when we had our first services.
Since June.
And so now we're to whatever phase we're on now. I don't know exactly the number.
I don't know. We don't know. It doesn't matter.
The next
one.
phase.
Yeah, the next one.
Everybody is going to be back together in Sunday school and worship on Sunday morning, starting this Sunday, November the 1st.
Yes.
We will have an 8:30 Sunday school, worship at 9:45, and then an 11 o'clock Sunday school, kind of like we were doing in March.
That's right. That's right.
And we do have another change of venue.
Yeah,
because
Chris, I think Pastor Chris Pastor Chris has a video about some details on this. If you are an 8:30 Sunday school, your Sunday school teacher should have contacted you, right, Jason? Is that right?
Yes.
And then Pastor Chris has a video on how worship's going to work.
Yes.
And then 11 o'clock Sunday schools are pretty much everybody that was always having an 11 o'clock Sunday school. Have I got that?
You can see the next slide will.
Oh, okay, sorry.
will show there's a few classes that have been moved around from our Sunday night to Sunday morning. So we're just excited about this. I mean, this has been like worked on and worked on and worked on and worked on. So hopefully this will be a good flow. But please watch Pastor Chris's video on what we're doing on Sunday.
Yes.
We've got some.
Yes.
It's just going to be exciting to have everybody. The choir will actually be doing a special on Sunday morning. So
Yes.
So it's just going to be just a nice day to get everybody back together, and so make plans. Plus, you get an extra hour of sleep.
You do. You do. This is the perfect week for us to add this because you get to, we set our clocks back. Have you seen those memes where the person says, I'm not setting my clock back, because we don't want another hour added to 2020? But since we're going to do it anyway, you might as well sleep that hour and then get up and come to church. This is not as new as it looks. This is where everybody's meeting, but there's not as many changes. This is all not change.
No.
This is just all the classes.
I think just the yellow is the changes. So.
Green, yellow, whatever color it looks on your TV, that's the schedule. So, yeah, we're good. And there will be no worship on Sunday evenings for the months of November and December. We're going to take those months and figure out how we want to do Sunday evenings, and they'll start back up in January.
Yeah, and Pastor Chris is working on some ideas, some great ideas for
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna like
I'm
them.
very excited about the stuff going into the new year. And you know that's going to be crazy. November, December are crazy months anyway.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we'll just enjoy these 2 months and then start 2021
Yes.
as a fresh, clean slate.
I think so too. Okay, so what's next, Jason? Thanksgiving in a box. All right. As many of you know, we have a huge Thanksgiving church-wide lunch the Sunday before Thanksgiving. And our friends from the Hispanic congregation come, and they bring a pig and all the sides that go with that. The youth parents have always, for about 100 years, have brought all the food, and then people come through. They eat Thanksgiving dinner with their church family, and they make a donation to send our students to camp. Well, this year, none of that can happen. We certainly can't put 400 people in the gym.
No.
I know the Hispanics cannot bring a pig, and I know that some of you would even be cautious about eating food that you didn't know what home it came, who prepared it. I totally get that. So Suzanne and I have come up with this clever idea to do Thanksgiving in a box. So how it's going to work is you are going to get a boxed Thanksgiving lunch, and there will be a food item in your box that represents a traditional Thanksgiving lunch. So instead of having turkey, you will get a nice turkey sandwich, not a cheesy one, but a nice turkey sandwich. You will get a bag of potato chips, which will represent your potatoes. You'll get celery and carrots and dip, which represents your vegetables. There will be a little thing of microwavable mac and cheese that will represent the mac and cheese. And you will get a pumpkin-shaped sugar cookie that will represent pumpkin pie. And so then you'll get your Thanksgiving lunch in the box, and you'll take it. If it's a warm day, you can take it to a park. If you want to go home, if you've seen Grandma and you want to go to Grandma's and eat your Thanksgiving in a box. So it's sort of a cutesy representation of the Thanksgiving meal. Now, as far as money goes, it's a little different because Suzanne's going to purchase all of this, and so we'll have to pay for the contents of the box first. Then above that will be camp money. So Suzanne's going to purchase it, so we know where it all came from. The kitchen crew, the people that she trusts totally, are going to wear gloves and put the food together, so we'll know who touched it. It'll go in a box, and then on the Sunday before Thanksgiving, you will just pull up to door 5, which is our gym foyer door, and every how many boxes you have registered for, we'll bring those out to you. So because we're having to pay for the food, we're asking for a $10 donation per box. So we're hoping, praying, and just wishing all we can pray and wish that we get to go to camp next summer. Camp is $400 a student, and our fundraisers have just practically been demolished.
Yeah.
And so we are hoping that you will understand that, and you'll order some boxes. We'd like for you to order them by the Sunday before that, which I believe is the 15th of November. There is a place to pay online when you do your e-giving. There's now a slot for Thanksgiving lunch. And so if you would register and pay by the 15th of November, we'll have your box ready, and you can go with your family and just have a nice little picnic Thanksgiving lunch and help the kids out at the same time. So let me thank you in advance for doing that. There's more information on the front page of this month's church newsletter that I got maybe Monday or Saturday or Monday, somewhere in that time frame. So you should have probably gotten that already, and there's information on the front of that about this as well. So thank you in advance for doing it. I think it's going to be kind of a fun little gimmick and something different to kind of remind us. So next year, when we hopefully get to have our 400 people in the gym, we won't even remember that we skipped a year.
Yeah.
So I hope that works. I hope it's a fun plan for everybody.
And it's an exciting thing. I mean,
Yeah.
again, more normalcy.
Yes.
More normalcy. And
Yes.
Yes.
So okay. What's next, Jason?
Oh,
volunteers.
Still, volunteers still, if you're interested in helping in the tech booth, either in the gym or in the sanctuary. It's a vital behind-the-scenes ministry. It doesn't take a lot of time to show you exactly what to do. It's real simple. If you can run PowerPoint, a lot of it's just clicking the space bar, but staying engaged in the service. So it's not just clicking the space.
Yes.
You have to be engaged in the service and be following along. The folks that are doing it now are doing a phenomenal job. I mean, it's just it's not distracting. All the screens are coming up right, at least in the sanctuary.
Well, Sunday I was in the gym doing the slides for the invitation, and there were more verses on the slides than Pastor Chris wanted to sing. So I just kept clicking, and it's over, and he's saying, let's pray, and there were words. So you do kind of have to really pay attention, but it's not difficult.
Yeah, and it's a behind-the-scenes thing, and so if you don't want to be up in front of people, and most everything is set up, so you're not having to set up anything. It's basically just filling those time slots for our worship
using
hour.
a clicker.
Yeah.
Super easy. Yep.
So,
Yes.
So that's
Okay.
that's what we're looking for.
All right. What else we got? That's it.
That's it. So remember, keep Jesus
First
first in your life,
and wait for me, Jason. Wait till. Okay, now wear
your
mask.
All right.
Bye.
See y'all next week.